That's fucking wire in the way, bro. Alright, this is gonna be intro coming up. Welcome back to another episode of Decoding the Universe. I'm your host, Nunk. We got a whole bunch of topics to dive into today, so I'm not here to waste anybody's time. Let's get right into it. Alright, the first topic we got today is the heat death of the universe. The idea that the universe will eventually run out of energy and become a cold, dark, dead place. That makes perfect logical sense, you know? Eventually it's gonna run out of fuel. All the stars that are burning, you know? The endless expansion of the universe, like what are we expanding into? There's gotta reach an end point, right? Everything that has a beginning also has an end. That's one of the laws of nature, you know what I mean? Everything that has a beginning has an end. So just like the universe had a beginning, there's gonna be an end at some point. All the stars will cease to burn. The expansion of the universe will cease to expand, you know what I mean? There's gonna be an end at some point. The universe will be a cold, dead place at some point in the future. There will be no life. There will be nothing. Endless, dreadful nothing. Alright, next topic. Man, we're really off to a great start, huh? Yeah, real hopeful. Number 2, the vacuum decay. The terrifying concept that our universe might be sitting in an unstable state and could blink out of existence at any moment. Well, that's fucking horrifying. That's fucking terrifying. You know, I'm not really familiar with this concept, to be honest. This is my first time hearing this, so I guess we're learning this one together. The terrifying concept that our universe might be sitting in an unstable state and could blink out of existence at any moment. I don't think I'm qualified to even, you know, dig into that one there. We're just gonna skip that one for now, because that's just horrifying. I'm not here to terrify you guys. You know what though? What if we did blink out of existence? What if? Nah, I'm just kidding. Alright. The Fermi paradox. The conflict between the high probability of alien life existing and our total lack of evidence for it. Yeah, I mean, that is a conflicting topic, man. Because the probability, like, you know, when you think about just how big the universe is and just the endless scale of it, like you'd have to believe there's got to be life out there, right? But then we have absolutely no proof, you know? Maybe that's a reflection of how primitive our technology is. Maybe we're still in an infantile state of technology. I don't know if it's the universe's fault or ours for not seeing life out there in the universe. I don't know. I do know the universe is so fucking huge. Statistically speaking, you would expect there to be life out there. It's just weird, man. We don't got no proof, no evidence whatsoever. Best thing we got is like UFOs. But that could be like a fucking helium weather balloon. You never know, man. You never know. It's quite the paradox there, man. Personally, I want to believe there's life in the universe. I think I like that idea more than the idea of us just being alone, floating through space on a fucking rock. We're social creatures, man. We don't like to be alone. Dark matter versus dark energy. Dark matter is the glue holding galaxies together. Dark energy is the force pushing the universe apart. Yeah. Dark matter versus dark energy. In other words, the yin and yang of the universe. Dark matter is the glue holding the galaxy together, and dark energy is the force pulling the universe apart. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna let you think about that. Let that marinate. Man, I'm so fucking cool with my fucking leather jacket on, bro. Like, I'm just so fucking cool, bro. Like, just fucking... I'm really just clip farming on this motherfucker. The information paradox. If a black hole destroys everything that falls in, does all the information about that object cease to exist as well? Does it get destroyed? Physics says it shouldn't. What does that mean? The force of a black hole is so great that nothing, not even light, is fast enough to escape it. You can't reach escape velocity when you come in contact with a black hole. There's something called an event horizon, right? Think of it like a riptide in the ocean, you know? It starts pulling you out. You swim out to a certain point, and before you know it, you're caught in this current that you can't escape. That's kind of what a black hole's like, but out there in the fucking universe, out there in the cosmos, in the black nothingness of space. It's quite terrifying. I don't sleep much. Basically, if you can see a black hole, it's probably already too late. You know what I mean? It's probably already too fucking late. You're probably already caught in the current. You just don't realize it because there's no road signs. There's no landmarks for you to tell how fast you're flying through fucking space. If you see a black hole, you're probably getting sucked into the motherfucker as we speak. You know what I mean? And the force is so great. There's nothing you can do to escape it. There's nothing. But it does beg the question, what happens to the information? Does it shoot out the other side? You know? Does it stretch the information? Like if you're stretching on the way in, you reach the center, do you stretch on the way out and come out exactly the same way you went in? I don't know. Black holes are pretty scary, man. They're pretty scary. I'm a black hole for food. I see food and it just, you know, my gravitational pull is so great that nothing, not even food, can escape it. Maybe black holes are the key to time travel. If nothing, not even light, can escape a black hole, then that means its gravitational current would have to be moving faster than the speed of light, right? And the speed of light is the universal speed limit for the universe. So you'd be traveling faster than the speed of light? Correct me on my thinking there. I don't know. You know? But shit gets real wonky when you're traveling at the speed of light. Time moves a lot differently. It does. It moves a lot differently. But maybe you could use the black hole as a tool to travel through space. And also, is a black hole, does it pull you in from one direction and shoot you out the other side, or does it pull from both directions towards the middle? How does that happen? All this talk about matter coming out the other side. Maybe that'd be a wormhole. I don't fucking know. I'm not qualified for this kind of shit, man. Thanks for sticking around, though. The multiverse theory. The mathematical suggestion that our universe is merely one of endless universes. I believe in the multiverse. I feel like every decision you make is a fork on your timeline. Every decision you make. Whether or not you put syrup on your pancakes in the morning. You know, there was a universe where you did, there was a universe where you didn't. And your timeline broke off every decision that you make. Even like micro decisions. You know, like there's a scenario where you're walking down the street and you look at the old lady on the corner at the bus stop. And there's another scenario where you don't. In scenario A, you looked at the old lady on the bus stop and you're like, oh, let me go help that old lady cross the street. You know what I mean? And then you get hit by a bus while you're crossing the street. Scenario B, you minded your fucking business and you kept it pushing like a G. You know what I mean? And you made it home safe. Fed your family. Got to the money. Handled your business. You know what I mean? Stayed out the mix. But yeah, I definitely think, I definitely believe in the multiverse theory there, man. I do. And I think that's what deja vu is as well. I think when you're experiencing deja vu, it's another version of yourself has or will experience this same moment in time on the timeline. You know what I mean? Like when you've walked into a room that you've never been in before, but something about it feels like you've been there before, I think that's because another version of you has been. You know what I mean? I do believe another version of yourself has been in this scenario in one way or another. I think that explains deja vu. Magnetars. A type of neutron star with a magnetic field so strong it would shred your atoms from thousands of miles away. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's new to me. I just learned about that right there. I never even knew that was a thing, bro. Thousands of miles away, that bitch could rip your atoms apart, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't want nothing to do with that, bro. Fucking magnetars. That shit just sound crazy. Like that shit just sound intense, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that, bro. Shit. A type of star with a magnetic field so strong it will shred your atoms from thousands of miles away, dog. I mean, shit. Like, how you supposed to handle that, bro? You know what I mean? You can't do nothing with him, bro. From thousands of miles away, that motherfucker ripping your atoms apart. But there's gotta be a line. You know what I mean? There's gotta be an event horizon where you approach it and then your atoms start disintegrating. Because up to a certain point, it has no effect on you, right? And then you cross that line and then your fingertips start fucking flaking off. You know what I mean? But if you could get right up to the line, I'm talking like right up to the line. I mean, I get that Magnetar fucking run for his money. Nunk 2 chrome. Just as you have black holes, there's a theoretical opposite called a white hole. Essentially, a white hole is the exact opposite of a black hole. So nothing, not even light, can enter. I mean, it repulses any and everything. It's kind of like me with people. You know what I mean? Get the fuck away from me. Get away from me. I feel like that's what I spend my whole day doing. You know what I mean? I'm walking down the street. Get the fuck away from me. Get off of me. Get the fuck away from me. Don't fucking look at me. You know what I mean? Don't touch me. Get the fuck away from me. You know, I feel like humans are fluid in that way. I'm a black hole for food, but a white hole for people. Food? Come on. You ain't going nowhere. Get your ass over here. Cheeseburger? Get the fuck over here. People? Get the fuck away from me. Fucking get out of here. You know what I mean? I'm getting frustrated. I really just... Cheeseburgers, tacos, pizza, that's cool. Come on, bring it. People? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck away from me. This is why I wear my sunglasses, bro. I want you to see these right here. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for these right here. You can't be looking. You can't just do that. I don't really have a theory on white holes. I don't really know why that would exist. I mean, a black hole would be the collapse of a star, you know? And the core of the star becomes so fucking dense that its gravitational pull just starts yanking shit in. You know what I mean? What the fuck would a white hole be? The fucking opposite. So the expansion of a star. Don't all fucking stars expand? So when a star is expanding, that's a white hole? I don't know. I need you science guys to help me out with this, man. The Kardashev scale. A way to rank civilizations based on how much energy they can harness. Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. Well, hey man, I've heard Elon Musk speak on this about 3 or 4 times now in various interviews, so I think I'll just let him have that one. You know what I mean? If you're watching this video, you probably already know what that is. So I don't really feel like I need to dig into that. It's basically just a scale about how much how much energy your society is able to harness, you know? How much of the planet's energy, how much of the star's energy, how much of the solar system's energy are you able to gather, you know what I mean? Things like the Dyson sphere would be like the epitome if you're fucking able to gather all the energy of your star and utilize it. Spaghetti-ification. The process where a black hole's gravity pulls your feet so much harder than your head that you are stretched into a long, thin stream of matter. Like a fucking spaghetti noodle. You see, this is why I don't sleep. Things like that happen in fucking space at all times. You know what I mean? You're probably at work, working, making money, you know, to pay your bills. We're flying through fucking space on a rock. While motherfuckers are in space getting spaghetti-ification. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers are at school getting an education while motherfuckers are in the asteroids getting spaghetti-ification. Motherfuckers in Congress worry about the Declaration while motherfuckers in the cosmos getting spaghetti-ification. You going through it with your girl thinking about a separation while motherfuckers in outer space getting spaghetti-ification. You on Pornhub thinking about masturbation while motherfuckers in space getting spaghetti-ification. I'm over here trying to assess the situation while motherfuckers in space getting spaghetti-ification. Yeah, spaghetti-ification fucking crazy, dog. That's crazy. Cosmic inflation. The theory that the early universe expanded faster than the speed of light for a fraction of a second. Motherfucker talking about some cosmic inflation while motherfuckers in space getting spaghetti-ification. That's crazy, bro. If the universe really expanded faster than the speed of light for a split second, I mean, what the fuck do that got to do with me? How does that help me with anything? This one ain't so much about space. This one's called frequency masking, right? So basically, when 2 sounds occupy the same frequency range, they fight. The solution is EQing, you know what I mean? So like when you're recording music and shit, if you got a crazy ass instrumental and your voice just so happens to fall in the same pocket of frequencies as a certain instrument in the instrumental, your vocals are gonna be fighting with the beat to try and punch through. You know, the solution is EQing. So what you can do is you can find the instrumental and carve a pocket in the instrumental for your vocals to lay in. You know what I mean? That's what mixing and mastering is. It's just tweaking the EQ on the fucking audio files. It's really all it is, bro. Find yourself a little pocket, 200, 400 hertz, dig yourself a little pocket, bro. Figure out what frequency your voice falls in and carve that pocket out of the instrumental. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to completely delete that frequency out of the instrumental. Just kind of tone it down a little bit so your voice can rest there and be present. You know what I mean? The simulation hypothesis. Are we living in a super advanced computer program? Look at the pixels of the universe. Ooh. Oh shit, we're in a fucking simulation, dog. Whoa, holy shit, bro. Everything's fucking simulated. Fucking simulated cheeseburger. Holy fucking shit. Fucking simulated burrito. Holy shit. So I'm simulated fat. I'm not actually fat. It's just a simulation. I recently watched the Matrix movie, and I've been doing myself a disjustice all these years, straying away from watching it. I don't know what I was thinking. That's the best movie I ever watched in my fucking life. You know what I mean? That shit got me convinced we're really in a simulation. I was already kind of thinking that. You know what I mean? Like when you walk down the street and you see NPCs and all that shit, I was already kind of on that wave, but that movie made it a little too real, bro. I do think we in a fucking simulation game. This whole shit simulated, bro. The whole shit. Like when you die, bro, you basically just get unplugged. You wasn't never alive to begin with, bro. All this shit is simulation, bro. All this shit is simulation. You over here trying to wrap your head around the simulation, motherfuckers in space getting spaghettiification. Absolute silence. Space has no air. A supernova is just a silent flash of light, no matter how big the explosion. There's no atmosphere in space for sound waves to travel through. You could scream at the top of your lungs and no one would hear it. But you can't scream because it's a vacuum and it would pull all the air out of your lungs before you even have a chance, collapsing your lungs, pulling your diaphragm out through your mouth. You'd watch the blood from your blood vessels permeate out of your arms like a mist. It's not even particularly cold in space. It's just nothing. It'd pull all the heat from your body in an instant. That's why you'd freeze over. It's not even that it's fucking cold out there. It's just that there's no atmosphere to hold temperature, so all the heat from your body the fucking blood right out your neck, right out your eyeballs. Whoa, shit. I mean, the breath out your lungs fucking right out there in space. And for a split second in time, on a microscopic scale, considering the fact that there's probably microscopic life in the biome that we call our lungs, for a split second in time, if you were to go out into space, and space were to yank all of the air out of your lungs, encapsulated in that pocket of gas that just got ripped from your fucking lungs, there would be an atmosphere, there would be life. On a microscopic scale, maybe that little pocket of atmosphere has no ozone. You know what I mean? And the radiation coming from the sun would be filtered through the ozone of the air that just got yanked from your lungs. And the bacteria that's inside of that vapor that came out of your lungs would experience life on the outside. There'd be extraterrestrial life for a split second before all the heat, all the life got yanked right out of that pocket of gas and dissipated into nothing. I don't sleep. Here's something I think about a lot. Light takes time to travel. So when you're looking at the stars, you're not looking at the star now. You're looking at the star hundreds of millions, billions of years ago. That was kind of hard to wrap my head around. All the stars in the sky that you see at night are billions of years old or gone. You might be looking at a star that's not even fucking here anymore, but it's light. It took so long to travel here that you're looking at a version of it that's billions of years old. Meaning if somewhere out there in the cosmos, extraterrestrial life was able to look at us through a telescope, they wouldn't be seeing us. They wouldn't be seeing us out on a picnic. You know what I mean? They'd be seeing the fucking dinosaurs. But yeah, that's kind of scary, man. Like, you know, all the stars in the night sky, what if they're all dead? What if we're really alone in the universe? I don't like that thought. Galactic collisions. The Milky Way is currently on a path to crash into Andromeda. It will take billions of years, but it's happening. That's a non-negotiable. You know what I mean? We're on a collision course, dog. Straight into them. You know what I mean? This means war. It's gonna be the Milky Way versus Andromeda. We're charging at them. Like two rams about to headbutt. You know what I mean? Like two lion prides fighting over turf. We're finna collide into them. Are you ready? Are you ready to collide into Andromeda? It's gonna be an all-out war, dog. We're gonna be fighting the aliens, homie. We're gonna be fighting the extraterrestrial life, dog. Whatever out there on Andromeda, they don't want this smoke. You know what I mean? They're not ready for it, dog. They're not ready for us, bro. I mean, they ain't ready for this shit, bro. They can't handle this shit. They couldn't even handle it. In all reality, that's fucking terrifying. It's gonna be billions of years from now. I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be around for that. Thank God. But in the future, motherfuckers gonna have to deal with that, bro. Like, think about that, bro. Like, you got in a little fender bender today and you think your world just ended, bro. Motherfuckers in the future, they gonna have to worry about the galaxy colliding into the next galaxy, bro. What you doing then? You know? Or how big of a deal was that breakup really? I mean, someone called you a mean name. They called you a little wuss. Someone called you a punk. How big really are your problems? Someone called you a bitch. Someone look you square in the eyes and say you a bitch. Alright, homie. Well, fucking the galaxy finna crash into the next one, so it's whatever. I mean, keep it pushing like a G. Maybe that's what we need, bro. Cause motherfuckers so soft nowadays, bro. Maybe we need some shit like that so everybody can put their head together. Cause it's war, dog. We're going to war with Andromeda. That's what this whole fucking video was leading up to. I'm trying to gather y'all up so we can get ready to face Andromeda, homie. Are you ready for that? You ready for that, dog? Hey, I'm not gonna lie. As you can tell, I ain't have no fucking plan going into this video, bro. I'm really just trying to get this content out for y'all. You feel me? I'm just trying to get this motherfucking content out. Nunk, why are you so fucking cool? Man, shit. That's like asking the sun why it shine. I don't know, bro. I just am. I just do. I mean, I'm just cool as a cucumber, dog, with my motherfucking leather jacket on, dog. So while you try to wrap your head around everything we just dove into in this video, bro, just picture me chilling, pondering on shit. Hold on while I ponder. No, that's not. That's me pondering. This is what I do. I don't work, I don't eat, I don't do nothing. I don't sleep, I don't do nothing but ponder. So that's what I'll be doing. Till next time. It's your boy, Nunk 2 Crumb. Peace out. And stay safe out there, dog. Cause life is war. So get your head in the game. Think about preparation. Cause motherfuckers in space getting spaghettiification.